Hello students, in today's class what I'm going to teach is how to convert aniline to various aryl derivatives, okay, but it is very simple reactions, okay. It involves the formation of diazonium salt from aniline, which is a crucial intermediate, okay. It is a wonderful reaction. Once it is prepared, you can prepare many derivatives, okay, but in your exams what they will ask, some twisted questions will be asked, but you may think it is very difficult, but once you understand it will be very easy and you can easily crack the questions, okay. Let's head on to the topic. So how to convert aniline to various aryl derivatives. Aryl derivatives, what I'm meaning is like chlorobenzene, any halogenated benzene, chlorine, bromine, like that. So cyanobenzene, like this kind of thing, okay. So bringing hydrogen here and aniline to phenol is a wonderful example of this diazonium salt, okay. So what is diazonium salt, okay, and how to prepare this? So first you have to take aniline. You remember this reaction, that's all, but it is very easy to remember also. You take aniline, okay. So aniline, when treating with sodium nitrate, okay, in presence of HCl at 0 degree Celsius, this is very crucial. 0 degree Celsius, if you are not maintaining the temperature, you will not get the salt, okay. This is very important. At 0 degree Celsius, okay, you will get this salt, okay. This is known as diazonium salt, okay. So once this derivative is prepared, this is a magical intermediate, and if you can convert into a variety of aromatic substance, aryl substance, okay. So what is the structure of this one, okay? If I write this structure in elaborated form, you see, so this will be plus and counter ion is Cl minus. This nitrogen, you know, nitrogen is a very stable compound, so it will tend to escape, okay. So the nitrogen will want to go away. It's an excellent leaving group, nitrogen, okay. So this bond is very weak. So if you put any salt, okay, any copper salt, okay, you will get, so Cl minus will be there, so it will be substituted with the incoming nucleophile, okay. So Gattermann, not first, Sandmeyer, okay, Sandmeyer, he used several copper salts, okay. He used several copper salts to bring about this change. If you put copper 1 bromide to this salt, you will get the corresponding bromine derivative, okay. If you put copper iodide, you will get the corresponding iodine derivative. If you put CuCN, you will get the corresponding cyano derivative, okay. So Sandmeyer reaction, this is known as Sandmeyer reaction. What he did, he took the diazonium salt and he used copper 1 salts to bring about the changes, okay. So here another scientist, Gattermann, okay, Gattermann, he used was alternatively he used copper, metallic copper and HCl to bring about the change. The same was obtained using the diazonium salt. He brought about the change, but only a slight difference, okay. He took copper and HCl and copper and HBr, like that. Instead of copper 1 salt, he took copper and the corresponding acid, okay. So these are known as Gattermann reaction, okay. And several other reactions, several other transformations also you can do, so that I have concised in this diagram, okay. It's a beautiful thing. So once you have to prepare this diazonium compound, so how you will prepare the diazonium compound? You have to take the aniline, treat with sodium nitrate at 0 degree Celsius in presence of hydrochloric acid, okay. If you put sulfuric acid, you will get the corresponding diazonium sulfate, not chloride, sulfate, like that. The counter ion will differ, but the same reaction will happen. So you have to take the diazonium salt, okay. If you put copper cyanide, you will get cyano derivative. Copper 1 chloride, you will get corresponding chlorobenzene. Copper 1 bromide, you will get the bromobenzene. Copper 1 iodide, you will get the iodobenzene. So these 4 reactions are known as what? These 4 reactions are known as Sandmeyer reaction. Sandmeyer reaction, okay. Very important reaction from your examination point of view, also board exam as well as competitive exam, okay. So if you use potassium iodide instead of copper salt. This is very cheap, no, economically very cheap. Instead of using copper iodide, the same thing will happen. You will get iodobenzene. So you have to just remember the reagents. If you put just warm with water, you will get phenol. It's wonderful, no? From aniline you have to get this diazonium salt. If you warm with water, you will get phenol. Okay, so the diazonium salt, you see, you are getting benzene. How you will get benzene? This is a very crucial reagent, hypophosphorus acid. Okay, H3PO2. Please remember, H3PO2, you will get the corresponding benzene. So this nitrogen, okay, will be substituted by a hydride H. Okay, the incoming group is hydride here, and here ethanol also does the same. So here ethanol, how it is delivering means, okay, it is delivering, and after delivering a hydride it will turn into acetaldehyde. Actually it's a reduction reaction, it will undergo oxidation. Okay, so if we put HBF4, this is also a very crucial reagent. HBF4 you can replace with F. So in exam they will ask, how will you convert the aniline, okay, aniline to fluorine? People will write CuF, they will write. Okay, this is wrong. Okay, what you have to put? So you have to prepare the NaNO2, okay, HCl at 0 degree Celsius. Prepare the diazonium salt. Okay, first prepare the diazonium salt, and then what you have to put? Not copper fluoride, copper 1 fluoride, HbF4. Okay, you will get the corresponding fluorine derivative. Okay, so please remember this. Okay, so and one more thing, so in the diazonium compound, HbF4 followed by NaNO2, okay, along with copper, when you heat it, you can substitute nitro here. This is also very important. Okay, HbF4 as it is, if you leave, you will fluorine will get substituted. But if you, at the second step, after treating with, followed by that, if you treat with sodium nitrate along with copper, when you heat it, you will get nitro compound. Okay, so please students, go through this chart. Okay, and we are going to test ourselves. Okay, so take these questions. Okay, please look at the chart. Okay, and take these questions, pause the video, try yourself, and then come back to the video for the answer. Okay, so please be honest. So here now I am going to reveal the answers. So this is aniline to phenol. So what will be the reagents? The first step, NaNO2 HCl at 0 degree Celsius, you will prepare diazonium salt. Okay, you will prepare diazonium salt, and followed by that, if you heat it with water, you will get phenol. Okay, so these are the reagents. This is the second step. First step, second step. Here see, NH2 upon treatment with sodium nitrate HCl, same reagent. What is X they are asking? The X when treated with some reagent will give you the corresponding cyanobenzene. So what is the reagent? What is the thing? So here it is the diazonium salt. So here it is a diazonium salt. So I can put CuCN. Okay, so that is a reagent. So now a little bit not difficult, but see, what is this? 3-methyl metamethyl or 3-methyl aniline. Okay, and this is what? 3-nitrotoluene. So if you closely have a look, what has happened? NH2 has been converted to NO2. So what is the reagent? I told you, no, here I discussed with you. So for the preparation of the diazonium salt, firstly you have to treat with NaNO2 HCl and 0 degree Celsius for the diazonium salt. Then what you have to do? So you have prepared the diazonium salt. Then what you have to do? You have to treat with HbF4. Okay, so what will happen here? BF4, okay, will be there. Then upon treating with NaNO2, copper heating, so you will get the corresponding NO2. So this is okay. So you have prepared. Then aniline to tribromobenzene. You may think, you may wonder, wow, what has happened? It is a wrong question. It is out of syllabus. No, nothing like that. So what you have to do, first step, aniline is a high electron donating, electron activating species. So it will activate the ring throughout. So if you do bromination in presence of water, so what you will get? You will get the tribromoaniline. You will get what? Tribromoaniline. So this is different. Okay, you will get tribromoaniline. Then what you have to do? You have to replace this NH2. NH2 is not there. So that means what? In the place of NH2 there is a hydrogen. So what is the reagent? We saw two reagents, no? Here in the chart we have two reagents. Either you can use the hypophosphorus acid or ethanol. Okay, anything is correct. So H3PO2. If you put this, no. Before that we have to prepare the diazonium salt, no? So NaNO2 HCl at 0 degrees Celsius will give you the corresponding diazonium salt. Okay, diazonium salt. So now you have to put H3PO2. So now your, okay, so you will get a H here. Okay, so when you see what has happened, aniline to tribromobenzene you got. So you have, so these kind of questions will be asked. Okay, so hope you understood. So please learn this chart, have all these reagents in your mind. Okay, so this is very easy. Okay, and apply it, practice many questions. Okay, that is the key to crack your exams. Okay, and thank you all of you. Please give like, share with your friends and subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching.